It's quarantine day 6. Has the coffee gotten stronger?
No, and my clothes haven't changed either in 2 days.
I thought maybe we'd do another what I ate in a day. We fell asleep before midnight, so that was nice.
Great.
We'd both been up like until like 2 or 3 a.m. like every night, so I feel somewhat rested. What you got there?
Coffee for Her Royal Highness.
I told you, it's Her Majesty. Thanks. We're going to do a workout today with, what are you doing?
Limbering up.
We're gonna do a workout today with our friend Bree, who's our normal personal trainer, via FaceTime, and we only have one mat, because apparently you don't have a yoga mat?
Put me on blast.
We have one band, and we have one mat, but if we need weights, we can use canned food.
All right, ready? 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'll add some 2-inch. That, dig. And 1, let's go. Got to stay low, Candace. Nice, that's perfect. Final 3. Yeah, Final 3, 2, and 1. Good.
Yeah, that was better than I anticipated.
Right? The
So-
dogs were just climbing all over us the entire time, and now they're pooped because they also got their workout.
Breakfast time.
Okay, for breakfast, it's Friday, so instead of just like having toast with peanut butter or something that we would normally make, or like oatmeal, I thought it would be fun to do like a fridge clear out. So yesterday I dropped a package of tofu on the floor and it burst open. So instead of using some other container to hold it, I just started pressing it. So I think I'm gonna make a tofu scramble. It's medium tofu. I have leftover curry that I made, so this is just chana masala. I thought that we could use some canned fava beans and the leftover curry to make some sort of fool situation, which is Egyptian breakfast beans. I have some leftover Gusta breakfast sausages.
Are those the apple ones?
Yeah.
Nice.
Apple bacon.
Those are legit.
So we're gonna use that, and then I cut up all these strawberries at the beginning of the week and soak them in vinegar, which helps preserve them a little bit longer because you're getting rid of all the like little microbes and pathogens that cause them to
Decay.
go bad and decay. So I'm just gonna throw that together. Beans into the pot. This is the leftover chana masala from the other night, and it's already spiced and ready to go. I'm gonna add that to the pot. I'm just making this shit up as I go. I'll probably add some tahini to this. I'll add some tahini and some lemon, I think. Or maybe no lemon, just
Fire it up. Because it's gas.
it's gonna be a long quarantine.
Yes, it is.
Heating up my oil. And then for shooting, sometimes for ease, I use this stuff because it cuts.
And what would that be?
This is minced garlic.
And what is minced garlic?
It's garlic that's been minced.
Perfect, thank you. Just for the layperson.
So it just cuts down on some prep time. So I have that, so I have to use it.
Awesome.
And then some onion. I might as well just use all of it.
Yeah, get it in there.
And I'm going to cook that until it is translucent.
Kind of like my skin tone right now.
Exactly.
Okay, chef.
What's next, chef?
Yes.
Well, we're gonna take our tofu that I put in here because I threw it on the floor yesterday and the package broke.
In defense, you had just only opened the fridge and it, for some reason, fell out.
It just fell out.
So it's not really on you.
No. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
So this is medium tofu, which is my preferred tofu for a tofu scramble because, oh, you're helping. That's nice. So this is my preferred tofu because it has the similar texture of eggs, a similar texture as eggs. So I am just crumbling it up and throwing it into the pan. Usually I do like a sauce with this, but I'm kind of bored, so I don't know that I really want to. Okay, so I'm adding some better than bouillon, or not, because it's not coming off. There, now I'm adding it. I'm going to add some turmeric for some color, and just because it's a nice, easy seasoning, I'm gonna add some Old Bay.
What's in Old Bay?
Seasonings.
It's like a seasoning salt type
It's
thing?
a seasoning blend. It's spices, herbs, and then it just says mustard. And then silicon dioxide. It doesn't tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna mix that around, and then I'm going to add black salt. And this makes it taste like eggs. So I do some while it's cooking, and then I do some right before I serve it. I have like a more thorough recipe. It's on my website. This is just my like fast track version because I have shit to do. I am still trying to run a business. while in quarantine, you know?
And doing it well.
Thanks, man. Okay, to the beans. I'm going to add some tahini. That's probably more than enough. Wow, you're doing such a good job. I'm so proud of you, honey. To save on dishes, because I'm doing enough of those while in quarantine, I've just cut these sausages in half, and I'm just gonna throw them right into the pan.
Nice.
You want a whole one to yourself, I assume?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure.
Use this quarantine time to learn how to become more efficient in your everyday activities.
What he said. How's that?
Perfect. Ba-boom! Also got a bagel toasting up here.
You like everything?
I need to get it in my mouth first. Tofu scramble is fucking legit.
It's so much better than eggs.
Yes, it is. Like I was never a big fan of eggs, but I would eat eggs for what I presume to be the nutritional value.
These beans are nice too. You know what? We're eating pretty well for quarantine.
I had the burgers last night.
Yeah, we got meat burgers last night. It was good.
Conveniently didn't get that on film.
I need some normalcy in my life. I'm not gonna film every day. How annoyed would you be if I like had a camera in your face every day?
There is a camera in my face every day.
Well, are you counting Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Time for another dog walk. That's literally the only thing we can do to get us out of the apartment. What is the temperature today?
6, but it feels like 1.
Fun. The park is surprisingly busy. These people are not taking their quarantine seriously over here.
I'm going to report them.
You're gonna report them? To who? The quarantine police?
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, sir, you were also outside of your condo.
Please stop calling us.
Oh wow, yeah, clean your toesies. Harley is a very thorough sniffer, and we must stop at every brick.
It's a new bachelor condo in Toronto. Only $18.50, nothing included. Don't sit. Hey, I don't think so. Stay. Good job.
So we're done with our walk. I'm gonna have this cream of broccoli soup that I made, but you're not gonna have any, right?
I have leftover pasta.
When do you want to start cocktail hour?
8?
I was hoping we could do it early and then just go to sleep really early.
I'd say 8. We passed out after like a cocktail and a half last night.
That's true.
Hello?
Louis has decided to spend his time reading. It's very good for the brain. For my lunch, I have my toasted everything bagel with just some vegan basil because it's nice and cheap and it was available. And then here I have my cream of broccoli soup. I just pureed some roasted broccoli I had left over. Added some walnuts to that and some nutritional yeast, and that was pretty much it. And it's really tasty. You guys wanted to know what we're doing to keep busy. Louis has picked up a new hobby.
Watercolor painting. As you can see, I'm incredibly talented.
And what kind of flowers are these?
I have no idea.
Really, what do you think of Louis' new hobby? Great. Yeah, so much to say. I know. I must cut you off. We only have a limited amount of time. And what about you? Oh, you're busy. You know, we have a bathroom you can do that in. I have labeled myself the official bartender of this nonsense unit, and I'm going to make us some sidecars. So yesterday, I really wanted a cocktail, and I took a look to see what alcohol we had left, because we don't really keep a lot of alcohol in the house. And we had cognac, we had triple sec, we had 1 bottle of vodka, and we had 1 bottle of prosecco. I came up with a makeshift sidecar. All right, so I have my ingredients. So we have some sparkling wine. I didn't have simple syrup and I didn't feel like making any, so I'm going to use some agave. Instead of gin, I'm going to use some vodka, although I think some have vodka. And then we have our lemon, and I'm going to toss some lemon peel and some sugar, and that's why I have that here. All right, I'm gonna juice my lemon, and I'm actually gonna take the lemon rind, and I want a little garnish, so I'm just gonna use a vegetable peeler and just get some of that rind. Apparently, while Louis learns how to paint, I'm just, you know, cocktail hour with Candace over here. 2 cubes of ice in my shaker, and then I'm going to add 2 ounces of vodka. Who else is drinking during quarantine? All right, so per cocktail we have 2 ounces of vodka, and then we are going to use just shy of 1 ounce of lemon juice. It's about 3/4 ounce. And then the same amount of the simple syrup, but because this is agave, I'm gonna use a little bit less because agave is ungodly sweet. So I'm gonna do about 1/2 ounce. We are going to shake this guy up. We're going to pour this into a champagne flute. All right, you're gonna top that with your sparkling wine, lemon for garnish. Voila! Here you are, monsieur.
Ah, thank you very much. Santé. Ah, delicious. There's a Candace in her natural habitat.
The kitchen? Yeah. Please do not judge me by how old and ugly these lights make me look. So we're making a stir fry. So I have my rice going in the Instant Pot. And then I have some sweet chili sauce and some peanut butter. So I thought I'd make like a makeshift bang bang sauce like I did with the bang bang broccoli recipe that I came out with.
Oh shit.
So I just have some peanut butter in there. It's like a 1/4 cup. I'm just gonna add some of that. And then I'm boiling some water to mix it together because the peanut butter is kind of hard. And I'll probably add like a little splash of soy sauce. Is that okay with you? The other thing with soy sauce.
I don't mind it. It's just overpowering sometimes, you know? And this one sometimes goes a little heavy on it.
Okay, for protein, I'm pressing some tofu. Probably just cube that up and throw it in the air fryer. We're gonna use up the last of these edamames. There's probably like seven of them. And then I also have some green peas. And I have some corn in the freezer too that I'm going to use. And then we have the not peeled, I just realized, carrots.
I don't like to peel my carrots.
That's weird.
Why?
And then we have some onions and it's going to go into a stir fry.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Come back later when I'm ready. There's a lot of fat in our sauce, so I'm cooking onions and garlic in some water. We have our sauce. I added a little bit of ginger to it just because I have it and, you know, immune systems and stuff. I need a little bit of hot water. And I'm just gonna give it a stir until it comes together. So I cut up the tofu and I put it in my air fryer. Just as is.
Cool.
We have the sauce, so like.
Oh, we got sauce.
I didn't have time to marinate it because I didn't get the normal heads up that we're having tofu.
It was a thrown together recipe.
So I have the rice and the normal air fried tofu. I didn't really think about doing too much
Nice
to it.
simple meal.
Yeah, and then I tossed in like a tablespoon of the sauce into the vegetables with some boiling water. And I'm gonna toss that on and then I'm gonna drizzle the sauce on top. Is that good for you?
Oh yeah.
I heated up some more hot water to make the sauce more drizzly and also to warm it. This way you don't have to like heat it up in a separate dish.
That's good.
For the chin. Okay, that's it for what we ate in quarantine. That's it. That's all. We're going to bed. We're tired. We're a little drunk. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I make new videos every Tuesday, Thursday at 4 p.m. If you like this quarantine content, let me know what you want to see next. And if you like these videos, give the video a big thumbs up and we'll see you next time. Bye.